Today I'm talking about self-care and self-learning. So I've seen, people around me, and when I talk to many people, and I observed, people keep on wondering, is it worth to invest on self-care? Is it worth to invest on self-learning? Life is going on, everything is okay. We have done all our formal education, maybe in terms of engineering, medical, science, chartered accountancy, whatever you have done, as a basic formal education. And you are already into your job, you are doing well. What is the use of looking into or maybe mindful of self care and self learning? Or there is a tendency, if organization will invest, I will go for it. Please, you have to remember that organization definitely invest in you. The organization will invest as per the gap in your skill sets, which can help you to do better in a role. So organizations will be mindful of doing that. But what about you? There may be something, which you may be missing in yourself. Or maybe something which can be a driving factor in your life. But however, because you always look into that, organization will sponsor you or somebody else will come and sponsor you, and then only you will take conscious decision about your self-care and self-learning. So in this normal tendency, we keep on improving ourselves on materialistic part. But the huge problem is that, we miss out in our own self-development, self-care. And this is how, life keeps on moving. And at one point in time, maybe in mid-career or mid-life, maybe at the age of 35, 40 or 45, maybe sitting and thinking, everything is going fine, I've grown in my career, I feel missing something. I don't feel like that is a life purpose. Something is missing. Or maybe you will repent or you will regret. Oh, I have not done anything about my own development. I did not have time to invest on myself. And you may also find you are not able to manage stress well. Maybe your health is not supporting you. But what is the reason? Why it has happened? Because you are not mindful, conscious about taking care of yourself. While you will do your formal education, organizations will invest in you for improvement of your skill sets. I strongly believe, in fact, I have personally experienced, and I am blessed for two things. One, I got to work in very good organization where a lot of things were done by the organization for my development. And in terms of my formal education also, I did engineering, I did MBA. So all that is done. But some way, nature was supporting me. I always had that tendency. Okay, all these things are happening, but still I need to take responsibility of myself, of my own. I am my own driver. And I think this is where, it really helped me. I kept on doing many things, investing out of my own pocket on myself. If I talk about in terms of my self-care, being conscious about exercise, morning walks, doing meditation, maybe, learning music, which really helps me. And I also did a lot of other things in terms of my learning. If I have to share, I did program with Landmark Forum, which is a global life transformation platform. I did programs with them. It was a journey of 2 years. I have a very good experience. I had been coaching, mentoring, handholding people, but still I went ahead. I need to really, really look into, what is actually coaching? How can I make difference in life for people? And then again invested on myself. I got associated with International Coaching Federation. And again, it is a journey of 2 years. I have done program of L1, L2. I am now ICF level 2 trained coach. But what happened in these 2 journeys? I really, learned so many things about life, new perspectives, new how can I help people. My mind really opened up. And while I was doing it, it was also helping me out as an individual, and obviously people around me also got help. I also did program with of NLP practitioner. Currently, I am also doing a program of mindfulness. The point I'm trying to basically, I'm not trying to say what is right or wrong. I'm just trying to share what has really helped me. So while I did my formal education, I was supported by my organizations. I kept on working on my self-care and self-learning. Now, there also one question, which comes into mind of people. Sometimes you may find that whatever things you are doing in terms of self-care or self-learning, they're not giving you immediate result. And maybe that can be a point of lack of motivation or maybe a withdrawal. You may withdraw. But please remember, I have personally found something which did not really supported me on immediate basis. But in course of my life journey in my profession, I found that those learnings where I invested really helped me. Sometimes it may help you immediately, sometimes it will take little time. One, you have to really understand the learning, start implementing practically. Nothing goes waste in life. I always believe that, whatever you do in your life, it always gives you some experience. It will give you immediate benefit, it may give you benefit in long term. But it really pays off. If you ask me, while you do your formal education, you are supported by organizations, you're sponsored for your skill set improvement, everything. And don't forget, you are accountable. You are own driver of your own life. And you have to keep on asking yourself what actually is missing in yourself. And maybe when you question yourself and when you deep dive into that, you may get answer. And then that will motivate you to invest in yourself out of your own pocket. You will be conscious, you will be mindful of doing a lot of things for your self-care. You will be conscious and mindful of doing a lot of things in terms of self-learning, knowing yourself. It really makes huge difference in life. Try it if you have not tried it. It is never late. It is never late in your life. Don't go by your experience, don't go by your age. Life is a never-ending process of learning things. Only thing you need to have a will. You need to be accountable to yourself. I will request, if you have any other observations, you have any other learnings about self-care, self-learning, which has really helped you, please drop in your comments. Please share. It may help me, it may help other people who are watching, or maybe who are following this video. If you want to discuss, really understand what drove me, how could I do it, if I can be of any help to support you in this journey, please connect with me. I always believe talking to people helps. It gives a lot of insights, new perspectives, new learnings. You can connect with me at 989979942234. You can also drop me an email at rv@coachrakeshverma.com. I also invite you for a 60-minute discovery call. We can really discuss in detail about it. Maybe we will mutually support each other. Maybe we'll collaborate to take it further. Thank you.